So, hey, I'm Ron Holbert with JoRonCo Rentals, and we're over here gonna do a little walkthrough, show you our operation. Starting out the front door here, I'm pretty big on curb appeal. I think I have a nice location here. A lot of plants done, things like that. Signage on the front of the building. I'm very blessed, I guess you could say, because of the amount of traffic we get by our front door here. And right behind us is a major freeway, and I have signage on the back of our store there that gets us a lot of exposure every day. So come on in, let's go in, we'll show you the side. So this is our showroom that we have in here when customers walk in to place any orders on there. Size of our showroom up here is about 1,300 square feet on there. You can see the counter back here behind us. We have 3 staff members that are there to place orders and help the customer any way they need. We have some items on display, as you can see here in the showroom, but the main thing is get in, find out what their questions are, try and help them all we can on there. We always change the showroom out to different items as we go along. So this gives you a nice little idea of what our showroom looks like. A little empty because we're coming up on Memorial Day weekend, so we got a lot of gear rolling out right now on here. We'll walk on through the building and show you some of our other stuff. So this door right here, a customer wouldn't come through, but our staff would come through, and this takes us back into our back warehouse. Now our operation here has 2 buildings that we're on. Each building is 9,000 square feet, so we have 18,000 square foot under roof. This building here is what we call all of our soft goods, our china, our glassware, anything that's breakable or that needs special attention when it comes back to get cleaned properly and done. So we have our china department on this side. Over on the other side here is our linen department, but the same staff takes care of both areas. We just found it's nice to have the wall here that we put in the center to just sort of distinguish which goes on which side for as we're pulling everything. And then back here in our linen department, as the linens are come in, everything goes into our dirty area here. It's all sorted by color. It's taken care of. It's checked in for the front office. You can see how our linens hang in the back. 2 years ago, we upgraded the entire linen department. We added 3 sets of washers. We added 1 dryer, and then we have our 1 big press that we have back here. We, on average, for us, 150 to 200 linens a day is what we process out of this one area right here on there. We have a staff of 2 that runs the linen side. Then we have our staff on the other side for the china, but they intermix with each other depending on who needs the most help is what happens there. Our china department over here, of course, we have the 3-base sink that everybody needs to have. It works its way straight all the way down, goes through the commercial wash down here on the far end. We do have a flatware polisher that we love, we utilize. We have a glass polisher down there on the far end also on there. As everything's pressed or cleaned, it comes back into this table here. Plates, everything else, you can see some white chain laying out. That is a job we have coming up that they specified custom links, so we're in the process of getting that done as they're able to do everything. Everything in the red milk crates is all of our plates. We switched everything over to our colors and had it all branded with our name on there. Makes it a lot easier when we get to a job site to know what's ours. Keeps the crates from walking off or ending up in the back of a vendor or caterer's car on there. Our crew knows what we have. As you can see, all of our plates are done. In this particular case, they're all shrink wrapped up. It's a section of tin on there, and this is a particular salad plate. We do our dinner plates the same way, our B&B plates, everything is shrinked and done. Standard dinner plates over here shows that there's 10 in these on there. There's 22 a crate, and you can see this particular one's marked because it's a single plate. It's washed and ready to go. We only send out in even numbers, so in packages of 10, but you do end up with some singles because of breakage or whatever. And we want to have it cleaned, and then eventually as stuff comes in, that plate will work its way into another package of 10 is what we have there. So that's sort of how we do our plates. Of course, glassware is done in a regular glass crate, Trex crates. We have somewhere in the neighborhood of about 8,000 place settings between glassware, plates, flatware, all of that on there. Some of the orders as they're being pulled, if it's an oddball item like you see here, these are being pulled for either a will call or delivery. We have them marked, so as everything is pulled, in this particular case, the chrome stanchions, we have a slip that's printed out off of our computer system that tells us who it's for, if it's a will call or if it's a delivery. So our guys will be picking that up. This is other orders that are getting pulled. Got to figure it's on a Tuesday, so we don't have a lot that's being pulled. We mainly have more stuff coming back in today than what we have getting pulled to go out. So this is, like I said, what we consider our soft goods side of the building on there. And we'll go outside and cut across over to the other side here in a second. On a will call, so a customer that's coming to pick up, if you look over here, we have a gate that comes in between the two buildings. The building on my left is the one that we just walked through. Then when the customer comes to pick up, they drive through the gate, they park. Soft goods would come out of one building, hard goods would come out of the other building. So all of our tables, our chairs, everything like that would come out of the building. By the customer parking here in the center, makes it easy for us, makes it easy for them. Then when they go to leave, they shoot straight out the back gate. That circles them right around back to the main street, and they're off. And you can see in the background a little bit, that's the freeway we have coming behind our building. I don't even know what the car count is anymore. It's phenomenal for us on there. So we'll walk over to our hard goods. So this is tables, chairs, tents, dance floors, everything else. Orders that are being pulled, this particular right here is orders that's come back in that are being processed and cleaned to put back up on the shelf on there. Like I said, it's a mess. We're in busy time right now. Things are really rolling. We've gotten a lot of rain, so we've got some wet gear coming in. A different way that we have for racking our West Coast frame tents is what we've done there on there. I have two different areas of 8-foot tables. One area is what we call our trade show tables. They're older tables. They're not a perfect table, but they're ideal for certain locations. We do a ton of those. We have about 500 of those. And then on back here in the back side is my newer tables, which I would send to weddings, I would send to somebody's home on there. 8-foot tables there. We have in the neighborhood of 350, maybe 400 tables there on there. We carry, the full gamut of tables. We carry the full gamut of chairs, all the different styles. So it's just a matter of getting everything done. The one design flaw I did in my building that you guys should really think about if you have the opportunity to redo, I did not leave me enough room for return. So as I have trucks coming in bringing gear and unloading, I did not leave enough room for us to set that gear, clean it properly, and get it back to where it goes. So that's my one fault when I designed these buildings 7 years ago on there. Working on redoing that. But for now, it is what it is. But keep that in mind if you have a chance to redo your warehouse. All of my canvas here, a lot of West Coast frame tops that you see down through there. Anything that you see that's pulled on pallets or setting down, that's orders that are pulled and getting ready to go out on there. I do have a tent washer that I just bought this year. Still haven't worked all the bugs out on the tent washer as far as how I'm hanging all my tents on there. That's just a growth area we got to go through, but we've got some good ideas for that. Good thing for us, we are Southern California, so in the summertime it's 100 degrees, so drying tents is a lot easier. But we've got to work that out a little bit. Coming on through, more tables down through here, our 48s, our 72s, our 60s. The stage that you see sitting here is some that's come back in that needs attention done to it. Again, I didn't leave me enough room for that, so we're going to work that out. We do a lot of stage with our company here. We have on the AS2100, I have about 120 panels of that on there, and then on the multi-stage 4x4s, we own about 400 panels of that. So we're pretty big into stage and what we do there. Normally the racks that you would see over here would be full. We're in graduation mode, so we're pushing chairs out pretty fast on there. Today alone, we've probably pushed out 3,500 chairs. By the weekend, we'll have somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 9,500 chairs out on there. But they would normally be wrapped, shrink wrapped, and in all the racking. What you see here are chairs that are coming in and being prepped and sent right back out again. So for our growth, and as we're doing, I was able to acquire this lot that you see out here. It's an acre that we have on there, and so this is for our future expansion, is moving out into here. Plan would be at one time is we'll put us a nicer building up, warehouse only, put that up. That's gonna help us out as far as where we're going to receive our dirty equipment in, how we're gonna take care of our tents, where we're gonna hang stuff. So that works out. Right now it's parking for all of our trucks, and we are able to send all our trucks out the back gate. We don't send any trucks out where customers are, as far as if they're getting wheel calls or if a customer's here or where they're parked, our trucks leave in a whole different area. I like keeping that separated, you know, customers with little kids running around on there. So it just lets us shoot them out the back gate and go from there. Okay, so you sort of saw what our operation is, how we have our two buildings. It's unique from what I've seen in the industry. For us, it works. Main thing is think about your growth. If you're doing a new location, don't get caught like I did, and don't leave room for your returns. This is something we got to work out, but we can do that. Other than that, we're pretty happy with this location. Everybody knows where we are. So hey, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.